Hello and welcome to Aarohan Coaching Institute. So in the last video of this series we discussed about the Regulating Act of 1773, its importance and its features. Those who haven't watched the video, please go and watch the video after completing this lecture. It will take just a few minutes and you will be able to understand it properly. If you still haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to it and give a thumbs up to the videos so that we know our videos are helping you in your preparations. So without any delay, let's get started with today's topic. Pitt's India Act of 1784. See, in the Regulating Act of 1773, there were many defects, and to rectify these defects, the British Parliament passed the Amending Act of 1781, which was known as the Act of Settlement. Then in 1784 came the Pitt's India Act. Now, why do we call it Pitt's India Act? Well, the Pitt's India Act was named after the then British Prime Minister William Pitt. What was there in the Act? Well, to understand it, let's discuss the features of this Act. First, this Act separated the commercial and political functions of the company for the first time. Let's understand it clearly. In the Regulating Act of 1773, we found that there was a court of directors, right? And they were given the power of revenue, civil and military affairs in India. But now, under this Act, the court of directors were allowed to manage only the commercial affairs. And a new body was created and called it Board of Control, and they were asked to manage the political affairs. And this is how they separated the political and commercial affairs. Secondly, we have already learnt they created a new body called Board of Control to manage the political affairs. Thus, it established a system of double government. Both point 1 and 2 are interrelated. What we need to remember is Court of Director for commercial affairs and Board of Control for political affairs. Next point. This Act empowered the Board of Control to supervise and direct all operations of the civil and military government or revenues of the British possessions in India. Note it again, civil, military and revenue operations from now on will be supervised by whom? Board of Control. Earlier it was with the Court of Directors. So let's look at the three major features once again in short. Number 1, it distinguished between the commercial and political functions of the company. Number 2, created a new body called Board of Control to manage the political affairs and allowed the Court of Directors to manage the commercial affairs. Number 3, empowered the Board of Control to supervise and direct the civil, military, and revenue. Now let's see why this Act is significant. Well, this Act is significant because of two reasons. Firstly, the company's territories in India were for the first time called the British possessions in India. Second, the British government was given the supreme control over company's affairs and its administration in India. Now let's look at the key points once again. This Act separated the commercial and political functions, established a system of double government for the first time, created a new body called Board of Control. So that's it for this video. Kindly hit the like button, share the video with your fellow aspirants and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.